Okay, here we go. macOS Tahoe. Does everything work? I checked the Zoom U44, I checked my SSL12, including the SSL 360 working. All my SSL controllers here, which is quite a lot, they are working with it. They are working immediately, in this case with Cubase, meaning Nuendo in my case, but it's kind of the same, only a little bit more complex and not the latest version. As you know, Nuendo is always upgraded later than Cubase. First of all, I tried it with Logic. And Logic, of course, everything works. Everything that's proprietary, and Logic is by Apple, so it works with the local Logic plugins. But what about all this third-party stuff? So I put up my Nuendo here, and let's have a listen. How does it work? This is Diva by Osetman, UHE, one of my favorite synths here. The faders you see working down here. And what about the drums in there? Yes, drums are working. This is Styx. I must say Styx is by Xils, and this is not a very big company, but it's working. I see there's no problem in there. You see it here, and I can change everything on the fly. Even tweak it, yes. What about Moog Mariana? This is just a little collection to show you that it's stable. I do this since the beginning of MIDI, and I always got this feeling, is it stable or not? And I think it is stable. This is a Moog Mariana. I can solo it. And also here, mix it, pan it. Ah, this is a nice combination, the Diva with the Mariana, yes? And then I put in Hype. No, it's not Hype. This is the emulator by Arturia. Arturia writes on their web page, it's not compatible yet, you have to be careful. Same with Native Instruments. But I've taken the plunge, and just to let you know, I have different Macs. I'm starting with my old MacBook Air, put it on there. So if anything goes wrong, I'm not in the situation that my main workstation doesn't work anymore. So this is, I recommend to do that for you. Do that like that, because if something's wrong, you can go back and everything, or you have a different station where you can work on. And what about Omnisphere? This is my to-go since in most cases, and let's listen to that one. Yes, also Omnisphere is working here. Let's have a look if it's in there. Yeah, here it is. So if I put up all the soloing, so what about the mixer? And as you can already see, in this case here, I've got a mixer in here. That's the SSL delay, yeah, you see it. And that's the next step I'm taking. By the way, let's have a short look which instruments I use here, and I tested them all, that you know what's working and what's not working. So far everything is working. So let's start here in the drum section. Groove Agent, of course, this Steinberg stuff is working. Battery 4, LKX, Complete Control is working. Contact 7, 8 working. Machine 2, memory mode, Mercury 4, Piano Tech is working perfect. I really love Piano Tech 9. It's one of my favorite pianos. The PS20, PS3000 working. Reactor, of course. So my Native Instruments stuff is working, and also this obscure things like Styx or Xils 4, which is a reminiscence to the EMS Synth 100. I really love this Xils stuff, and even the vocoder is working. As samplers, I use Falcon and UVE Workstation. Let's have a look if I put in a Falcon or Zebralet. I got the Zebralet 3 already, but what about the Falcon? This is, in my case, I use it more than as a sampler than Halion 7. So I put in some either fields, bells, plugs, whatever is in here, and let's listen to the Falcon. So nothing going down or nothing making problems here. Let's go on. Halion 7 of course works. Synapse Audio Dune 3 working. Then all my synths like Acid 5, Analog Lab 5, all this Arturia stuff is really working perfectly. It's really nice and really fun. Let me have a look if there's something that's not Arturia or some other things. Icarus is really nice tone too. Icarus is one of my favorite synths and I use it all the time, and if I put in that one, let me see if it also... Yes. Together with this other stuff here, so that's fun, yes. I don't want to bore you, but I can tell I'm really happy with Tahoe, Lake Tahoe so far. Mellotron working, Mini Brute working, Omnisphere, as I've showed you, Pad Shop of course, all this stuff by... Roly also, I got the Roly keyboards here, Bluetooth and Roly connection to Equator, their own synth. It's working, I checked it out. Roly is okay. Synclavier, vocoders. So UHE, Diva, Zebralet 3, no problem at all. But what about the inserts I can use here? I already showed you the SSL X delay. Believe me, all the SSL stuff is really perfectly integrated already. I got the 4KB fusion compressor stereo image, as you can see here. Take a short look, Fusion file. It's nearly everything they have, even the very, very great, it's not in here, Spring Reverb they just released. I will make a video on that also. So this is working, and as you've seen, Arturia, the plugins are working, but what about the other plugins they have here, the effects? It's also no problem. So what can I say? Be careful if you upgrade to Tahoe. Use a system that you not have to be dependent on. Then with Logic, I think Logic, everything that's coming with Logic won't be any problem at all. I did not find any larger problems in here, except I also have this Softtube UHD stuff. That was okay. But Pure Plate Reverb, LA2A, let me see, the compressors, yeah, it's also, I checked it, the UAD stuff is no problem at all, but what about the Waves stuff? They found something, yeah, what, the Vocal Bender, stereo Vocal Bender, yeah, it's in there and it's also okay. I think the Pure Child, meaning the Fairchild, yes, that made some problem. I had to activate it, but it wasn't activated. Maybe that's dependent on if they did not update it at all, or it's a problem of Tahoe. I'm not sure. I was not so happy about that because I really love this compressor. And would like to have the original, of course, but even J37 stereo for this tape stuff, it's no problem, yes. So the other things I have in here is VST Live 3, the latest VST Live. I checked that on my MacBook Air M1. This is an M1 Pro I'm using here, so you see, no problem. And I also checked Wavelab Pro there might not be a problem. Now it's checking all my audio plugins, and normally Tahoe would say, no, it doesn't work, you see. Let me wait a second, and then we see if Wavelab's working, and then I'm on the safe side. So here you can see Wavelab is working, and all the effects are in there. Antares, Arturia, Autotune, Audio Brewers, Baby Audio, Cherry Audio, Eventide, H3000, which is also working with Innuendo, Harrison Audio, the GRM tools, the latest ones, really great stuff. I didn't use it already within Wavelab, but it's in here. So Isotope, also wonderful. Mod Art, of course, like Piano Tech, Native Instruments, Neural DSP for my guitar work, Newfangled Audio, EQ, Noiseworks, Gain Aim, a little company in Germany, Plugin Alliance, the stuff, Polyverse, Gatekeeper and iWish working, Softtube, the delay is working, Zonox, Oxford Inflator, which I really love, working, FX Omnisphere, SSL stuff, Steinberg, UAD, all the UAD bus compressors, Manly, and so on, Valhalla DSP, Vox Geno, Waves, Dynamics, and EQ, except the Puke Child, as I've told you, in Silslab. This is really massive, so where's the problem? Check out Lake Tahoe in reality, and check out Tahoe macOS, and we will see how to get along, yes. Melodyne, as I told you also. So go ahead, try it by yourself, and this was more than I wanted to talk about, but maybe it's interesting for you. Okay, thank you.